Hello, welcome to Ben Franklin Tax YouTube channel. This is Abu Taib Syed. I have been practicing taxes with Ben Franklin Tax Services for over 14 years. I'm also an attorney. Any information provided in this video is for informational and entertainment purpose only. Dear customers, this particular video is for my business customers who actually are filing for the PPP or the Paycheck Protection Program loans. Remember that loan is forgivable up to $10 million as long as you are spending that particular loan for eligible expenses. I recently have received some documents from my Bank of America account. Again, this may not apply to everybody because every bank has their different rules and regulations and they may ask for different paperwork. But the basic gist of what I'm getting that the banks are needing to submit to the SBA to process your PPP loan is number one, that if you are a company with employees and file 940, tax form 940. Remember, tax form 940 is an annual filing. It's called the federal unemployment tax. If you are one of those folks who has employees and run regular W-2s and whatnot, then you will have a form 940. Get it from your tax preparer or your payroll processor. They should have it. You need the form 940 for 2019. You will also need all the tax form 941 for 2019. Or if you don't have it, you need to have the payroll record for all the periods in 2019, including February 15th, 2020. So up from January 1, 2019 till February 15, 2020, you need to have all the payroll records. If you are not a person who files for employees or doesn't apply for W-2s, have no 940, have no idea of 940, you may be a sole proprietorship or a self-employed person. That means you do not file a 940, you just file a Schedule C most likely. For you, you would need to have your 1040 Schedule C, which has your small business information, income and expenses for 2019, or you can have the draft of the Schedule C for 2019 if you haven't filed yet, and then whatever extra paperwork you need for the bank. Lastly, for all other businesses, for example, if you're independent contractor, you're Uber driver, whatnot, you can file for PPP. For that, you will need to provide the 1099 miscellaneous, or for example, truckers. I have many trucking clients. You can use your 1099 miscellaneous that you received for 2019. Remember, the banks will have or may have other documentation they will require for you to file for this loan. Next, you have to remember that it's an average of either your 12 months of payroll that you ran. I mean, this is again specifically for people who run payroll. So if anybody's running payroll for the last 12 months in 2019, they will just average it out and put the number in that how much is the average they have for per month. If that is not your case, you could be, like for example, if you're a seasonal employer, you only have like high income or a lot of expense during certain time of the year, IRS is letting you use the period from February 15, 2019 till June 30, 2019, or from March 1st, 2019 till June 30, 2019. Remember, if you take this February 15, then make sure you divide whatever number total you have for total wages by 4.5 because that's a 4.5 months time. If you use March 1st, then make sure you use 4 months because that's a 4 months time. Again, this amount may not include anybody or any person who's getting more than $100,000 in a year. So if you're paying somebody $100,000, they are not eligible. That can be part of that the PPP calculation. Also, you need to give the bank the information about your economic injury disaster loan amount. If you have any, keep that handy because that is also part of the calculation. Again, I know this is very vague information, but your bank, every individual bank is different. Their forms are different. So please, it's very hard to get hold of somebody right now because most of it is done online. So just very carefully read the documentation. If you have somebody who can help you, go seek their help. But it's easy. It's a very easy form usually to fill out as long as you have those paperwork ready for you. So once you have it, go ahead and file for PPP, give the documentation to your bank, and we hope this information has been helpful, and hopefully you'll get your money very soon for the PPP. We're waiting for ours too. Good luck.